I am here with Jackson Popularchak of PuroClean of North Raleigh. Jackson, thanks so much for coming in and talking to me and sharing some information about your business. And thank you for supporting the Chamber as an Executive Circle member. It's really helped support small businesses in the community and bring an extra elevated experience for them and to help our small businesses. So thank you so much for
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. It's
Yeah,
really been awesome to be a part of the chamber and be able to give back and just kind of be here in the community and get involved.
great. And you're not new to Holly Springs. You were raised here, is that correct?
Exactly right. Yeah, I was born and raised here. Went to Middle Creek High School, but really Holly Springs has my heart. It's where I grew up. Did a lot of sports activities. Just kind of was always around the community in Holly Springs.
That's awesome. And you employ Holly Springs residents too, right?
Yes. So we employ 2 Holly Springs residents right now. Definitely looking for more Holly Springs residents. We kind of just like that hometown feel to have everybody kind of in a localized area.
So I love that it's Holly Springs owned and operated. That's really so special and keeping that money right here in our community. So why did you get into this industry? It's an interesting industry. It's really sometimes gross and a little bit scary. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about what got you into this.
So Hurricane Florence hit our North Carolina coast in 2018. There's a lot of damage there. So I actually had an opportunity to go down there and help these businesses and these families recover from the disaster that happened. There was a lot of flooding, a lot of water damage, and a lot of homes people displaced. So I got to go down there and really get to see firsthand the devastation when tornadoes and hurricanes come through areas, what really happens.
Yeah, it definitely changes an entire community and it
It does.
actually hits you. I'll never forget, I saw where a massive tornado came through Alabama many years ago, and you just can't even imagine what that's like until you see it. You see shrap or metal wrapped around poles,
Yeah,
and just it's really wild.
it's
And
devastating.
that changes somebody. It changes how you view those kind of storms too.
It really does. It really does.
Yeah.
You feel for those families in that time of need.
Yes, absolutely. And they need people at that time because you don't know where to go. Their
Right.
belongings, everything that they've ever owned. And I think that's a really personal thing for people
It
too.
really is. It's a great feeling to be able to come in and help them, give them direction on, hey, these are the next steps. This is how we're going to help you recover. A lot of people just don't know where to start, don't know
Yeah,
where to begin.
yeah, absolutely. So what is one of the craziest projects that you have done? Like what's
Yeah.
something that no one would expect that you've taken care of?
So last year we actually had a deer run through a person's front door.
A
And
deer.
a deer. I don't know what was going on with the deer, but it ran right through the glass storm door and it broke through the deadbolt. And as you can imagine, if that kind of collision, the deer was bleeding a lot
Oh
and
my
kind of
gosh.
ran all through the house. And you don't know when an animal acts like that, what kind of diseases it may carry. So we have to treat that as a biohazard incident. So we were able to get out there that night and help the family get recovered that night. We had everything cleaned up. We were out of there by about 2 a.m. And the next day, everything was kind of back to normal. They just had a little bit of repairs to have done.
Holy cow. I can't even imagine. That's not even something that would have been on my
Right,
radar.
right.
Never expect that to
Yeah.
happen. What is tell me about one of the things, maybe one of the projects that you were on that you really feel the most pride in, something that you've
Yeah.
experienced.
So we recently, earlier last year, we had a homeowner that experienced a fire damage in her house. Her furnace caught on fire right before she was going to go to bed. Luckily, she was able to catch that.
Oh my goodness.
So getting out there, we got the call. We showed up immediately. Went out there that night as the firefighters were still out there and got to witness them doing their thing, helping put out the fire and kind of processing the next steps.
Yeah. Wow, that's really remarkable
Yeah,
and so glad to be able to be that soft place when someone loses, even everything or even some of their things. I mean, these are the
yeah,
things that they've had forever. So
absolutely. It's a very hard situation to deal with, but we give them, the homeowner or business owner, a clear path on this is how we're going to help you recover. These are going to be the
yeah.
next steps. This is what we're going to do for you. That way, they have a sense of security. They have a plan. They know what's going to take place next.
That's awesome because they are probably the adrenaline, the fear, the
Right.
sadness, the violation, all of that. It's got to be really emotional. So to have somebody like you to come in and say, "Hey, we're gonna not only are we gonna help you, but we're gonna help create the path to make sure you're back in your home." And she's
Exactly right.
back in her home.
So she is back in her home. Yeah, she's back in her home. She got in about last month. So she's so happy to be back, and we couldn't be happier to have helped her out. I mean, it's an
Absolutely.
amazing feeling to be able to help somebody in their worst days and
Hmm.
bring it back to some of their best days.
Yes, absolutely. Now, what are some of the other things we talked about? Deer
Right.
running through a
Right.
house. We talked about fires. What are some of
Yeah.
the other projects and things that you guys handle?
So our number one thing that we run into is water damage. So
Okay.
leaking pipes, burst pipes, really any kind of water damage inside your home or business.
Yeah.
That's something that we see quite frequently.
So you talk about that. We're obviously sensitive because we
Right.
had some water damage here at the
Right.
chamber office. I know, sometimes you see the water damage and you think, oh, it's not that big of a deal, or you're just like, oh, really dreading taking,
Yeah.
doing something, or you kind of minimize it.
Right.
That's probably not the best thing for a homeowner or business owner, right? Because what
Exactly
can
right.
that do if you delay? If you see water damage, what does delaying do? And then what should somebody do if they see water damage?
Yeah. So if you see water damage, you have about 24 to 72 hours before mold growth is a possibility. It's not always, but underneath the right conditions, elevated humidity, a dark corner, mold can start to grow. So it's really important to call a professional, give us a call, get us out there immediately to take a look to see what kind of damage you have. And a lot of the times we can actually save the material in the home. We can dry things in place. We can stop the mold from growing. And we offer free inspections. So
Really?
yes, ma'am.
Probably even better than someone reaching out to their insurance company first, right? Because
Exactly
if
right.
they reach out to that insurance company, that deductible kicks
Exactly
in,
right.
So by getting a free estimate, having you come out and say, yeah, this is something you're going to want to go ahead and bring your insurance company in for.
Absolutely. So we can help them navigate the claims process. If you have a deductible, we can let you know, hey, this is definitely going to be over your deductible, or it's going to be under your deductible, and help you make that decision. Because as soon as you reach out to your insurance, that claim is filed. There's no taking that back.
Well, that level of professionalism is absolutely appreciated when people are experiencing those kinds of things. So you also have a big heart for community here in Holly
Yes.
Springs, born and raised, but you have a specific love and desire to support our first responders. Tell me a little bit about that.
I do. I mean, we get to witness them doing what they love doing. I mean, out there
Sure.
helping families just like we do. So being able to see them on the job and the hard work that they're putting in, risking their lives to help people in need, that really drives us, because we kind of do a similar thing. Not exactly that, but we help them recover kind of after that process with the firefighters and any kind of first responders. So being able to give back to them just really means a lot to us, because they're the first people out there that are the first responders. So it means a great deal to us to be able to support them.
And you've been a sponsor of our First Responders Awards event too.
Yes,
So we're
yes.
really appreciative for that. And it really shows, not just saying, hey, I really appreciate these guys, but really showing that by showing up for them and supporting. So thank you so much for that
Yeah,
partnership.
absolutely. We're hoping to do it again this year.
Yeah, absolutely. July 21st.
Yes.
All right, good.
Yep.
So how can people find you? Let's say they have got this water damage that they're dreading reaching out to an insurance company, but let's go ahead and talk about how people can find you.
So we're on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You can find us on Google. Just type us in, PuroClean of Northeast Raleigh. Give us a call, reach out and schedule your inspection, or if it's an emergency, we'll respond right away.
Awesome. All right. Well, that is PuroClean of Northeast Raleigh. We are so excited to have you be a part of our community, and so excited to have you be so successful so quickly.
Thank you.
Holly Springs Chamber of Commerce, we're just so grateful for all of our Executive Circle members, and we look forward to continuing to highlight our Executive Circle members as well as our Chamber members in the coming months. Thanks, Jackson. It's so nice to sit down with you today.
You as well.